welcome to the 16th annual Crestview Elementary School Book Float Parade. We are so excited. We look forward to this big community event all year long, and we're glad the weather once again has cooperated with us for this wonderful event. Before we get started, I would like to thank all the teachers and students for all of their hard work getting these floats ready. So let's give them a big round of applause. It's always fun to see these things start from the ground up, to see them start as a shopping cart to what you are going to see today. So once again, we want to thank our students and our staff for all of their hard work, as well as our parent volunteers that came in all week to help out our students as well. Let's give our parent volunteers a big hand. We also would like to thank our participants of the Book Float Parade. We definitely want to thank our junior ROTC from Blue Ridge High School, directed by Sergeant Fuller. We would like to thank the Greer High School Drum Corps for giving up their time, our Greer High School cheerleaders for coming once again this year. We want to thank our mascots that we have this year. Looks like we've got our Chick-fil-A cow. We've got JoJo from Pizza Inn. We have our very own Crestview Bee.
We have the dog this year.
And we have the Firehouse Dog. So let's give our mascots a big round of applause. We would like to thank our Greer Police Department and Greer Fire Department for bringing out their vehicles to join us in our parade this year. Let's give them a big round of applause. We would like to thank our queens this year, our Greater Greer teen and Miss Greater Greer, Sarah Ashley and Barrett. They will be riding in one of our convertibles. We would also like to thank Benson's Car Mart for once again providing us with convertibles for our Grand Marshal as well as our queens. So thank you to Benson Car Mart and Kathy DeHaven for getting those donated to us for our parade this year. So let's give Benson Car Mart a big round of applause. We would like to thank our judges, our judges that will be deciding the grade level winners as well as the overall winners. We have Ms. Patty Fox, Director of Evaluation and Development from the district office. We have Tim Cushman, the coordinator of our Instructional Technology Department from the district office. And Michelle King, a technical facilitator for our Instructional Technology Department. So let's thank our judges for their giving up their time. And we would like to thank Miss Simpsonville for coming, Bill Tyler's daughter, Miss Simpsonville, for driving our Chick-fil-A convertible today. So let's thank Miss Simpsonville for coming. And we would like to make a special thanks to Dr. D.D. Washington for being our Grand Marshal. She is our Deputy Superintendent for Academics and Curriculum from the district office. So we'd like to thank you for her time. So thank you, Dr. Washington. Now, I know you guys didn't hear me, come to hear me talk today. So let's go ahead and let's kick off this parade with our ROTC.
don't even know where he's at.
Please stand.
Would everybody please stand for our national anthem?
Right, Will. Push. Go guard. Hook. Three, nine, hook. Up, hook. Ready? Quit. Left. Hit. Up, one. Hook.
Thank you. Blue Ridge High School. We also have Dr. B. Washington, our Grand Marshal. Lightning cards generously donated by Benson Conmar. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Washington. And here come our mascot. Where's now our trustee D. High School. more thank you, Glen High cheerleaders. We have our first book quote of the parade. Our first book quote is our newly initiated K-4 class. Ms. Vaughn's kindergarten class with How I Became a Pirate. Written by Melinda Long, illustrated by David Shannon. In the story, How I Became a Pirate, Jeremy Jacobs meets some pirates at the beach and he becomes a pirate. Jeremy Jacobs was at North Beach with his family. He was building a sandcastle when he saw a pirate ship. He tried to tell his mom and dad, but they were busy. The pirates came up to Jeremy Jacobs and asked him to come aboard because he was a good digger. They needed a digger to help them bury their treasure. This is how Jeremy Jacobs became a pirate. Jeremy learned that pirates don't say please or thank you, brush their teeth, or even eat their vegetables. Jeremy wanted to be a pirate forever until a terrible storm came and nobody was there to tell him it was okay. The storm broke the mast, so the pirates had to turn back without burying the treasure. The pirates left Jeremy and Jolly Roger to run up yonder pole when he needed them. Jeremy said, "Not today, because I have soccer practice." We like this book because it has pirates. We like the beach and love sandcastles. The pictures in this book were good. Our class loves David Shannon books. We also chose this book because we all want to be pirates. And Miss Vaughn's class won the Most Characters Represented Award. Congratulations, Miss Vaughn's class. Let's give Miss Vaughn's class another big round of applause. Our next group is from Miss Cantrell's kindergarten class. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving. Story and pictures by Dad Pilkey. The day before Thanksgiving, a group of boys and girls take a field trip to Turkey Farm. Boys and girls in the audience, let's please be respectful. The day before Thanksgiving, a group of boys and girls take a field trip to Turkey Farm. They have fun playing with the turkeys, but are shocked to learn that Farmer Mac Nugget plans to kill all the turkeys for Thanksgiving dinners. So the children decide to smuggle all the turkeys home, and all their Thanksgiving dinners become vegetarian this year. The turkeys' lives are saved. Everyone was thankful. The turkeys were the most. And their class won the award Best Dressed Characters. Congratulations, Miss Cantrell. Congratulations, Miss Cantrell's class, for quite the night before Thanksgiving. Our next book is from Miss Bill's kindergarten class. 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed by Eileen Criscolo. Our class chose the book 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. This book is about 5 monkeys getting ready for bed, and they say goodnight to their mother. After going to bed, the monkeys really start having fun and begin to jump on the bed. The monkeys fall off the bed one by one until there are no monkeys left jumping on the bed. Their mama calls the doctor each time a monkey falls off the bed, and he tells the monkeys to stop jumping on the bed. This book is really fun to read because we can sing the book, act it out, and it rhymes. We also like the book because it helped us with learning subtraction. Their award, Best Use of Color. Congratulations, Miss Bill's class.
Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed!"
There we go, Miss Bill's class.
There you go. Monkeys, monkeys, monkeys.
Our next group is Miss Kimbler's kindergarten class. Their book, Mrs. McNosh Hangs Up Her Wash by Sarah Weeks. We chose this story because of all the funny things Mrs. McNosh washes and hangs up on her clothesline. We like the way the pages rhyme too. Don't get too close to Mrs. McNosh or she will wash you and hang you on your line. Mrs. Kibler's class won the award Best Way to Show a Story. Congratulations, Miss Kibler's class.
No, stay right here, like you stay here, baby. Ready?
Down in the valley, ain't nobody goes hands. The way she wash the woman, washing her clothes. She goes, she goes, she goes, she goes, That's how the way she wash the woman, washes her clothes. Way down in the valley, ain't nobody goes hands. The way she wash the woman, drying her clothes. She goes, she goes, she goes. That's how the way she wash the woman, way down in the valley where nobody goes, hey, the way she wash the woman falls in her clothes, she goes, she goes, she goes, she goes. That's how the way she wash the woman falls in her clothes. Way down in the valley where nobody goes, hey, the way she wash the woman eating Oreos, she goes, don't go, she goes, don't go, she goes, don't go, she goes, don't go. That's how the way she wash the woman eats Oreos. Way down in the valley where nobody goes, there the way she wash the woman painting her toes, she goes, ooh, she goes, ooh, she goes, ooh, she goes, ooh. That's how the way she wash the woman paints her toes. Way down in the valley where nobody goes, there the way she wash the woman fighting her foes, she goes, ha, she goes, ha, she goes, ha, she goes, ha. How does she have foes? She's in a valley where no one knows. That's how the way she wash the woman fights her foes. Way down in the valley where nobody goes. There's the way she wash the woman small in the rose. She goes, she goes, she goes, she goes, That's how the way she wash the woman smells the rose. Way down in the valley where nobody goes. There's the way she wash the woman pick her nose. She goes, she goes, That's how the way she wash the woman picks the nose. Way down in the valley where nobody goes. That's the way she wash the woman saying goodbye. She goes goodbye. She says goodbye. She says goodbye. She says goodbye. That's how the way she wash the woman says goodbye.
Good job, Miss Kimler's class. Wonderful, wonderful rendition of the Wishy-Washer Woman. Our next kindergarten class, Mr. Plumley's kindergarten class. They had the book Snowmen at Work by Carolyn and Mark Buhner. We have all heard tales about magical snowmen coming to life the night while humans sleep. In this wintry story, the snowmen not only come to life, they actually get jobs and go to work each day. This is a brilliant children's classic. Check out our tiny workforce of snowmen. This award has appropriately been won Best Costumes. Congratulations.
That's when snowmen come alive. Working 9 to 5. That's when snowmen come alive. Working 9 to 5. That's when snowmen come alive.
Congratulations, Mr. Plummer's class. Great job. Great rendition of 9 to 5. Wonderful, wonderful job. Our final kindergarten class, Mrs. Roach's class, is the Pete the Cat and His Magic Sunglasses by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat was having a blue cat blues day. Grumpy Toad came and gave Pete the Cat cool blue magic sunglasses. When he put them on, he saw stuff in a way different way. He felt really happy. All Pete's friends were having a bad day too, so Pete let them try on the magic sunglasses. In the end, Pete learned he didn't need those magic sunglasses to have a good day. We like this book because it taught us to look for good things when we are having a bad day. Jade won the award Best Story Movement. Congratulations, Miss Kimbler.
Caleb, are you ready? Here, over here. Here's your card. I need Ayana. Here you go.
Pete had the blue. Wait, no.
That's okay. You can start again.
Pete the cat did not feel happy. Pete had the blue cat blues. These cool blue magic sunglasses make the blues go away. They help you see things in a whole new way.
Face the judges over there. You hold them and I'll hold them.
Right on! The birds are singing. The sky is bright. The sun is shining. I'm feeling all right.
Good job, Caleb. Good job.
Congratulations, Miss Roach's class. Thank you very much. We are now ready for our first grade float. Let's give another big round of applause for our kindergarten float. Way to go, boys and girls. Our first grade float is Mrs. Acerno's class. They chose No Sleep for the Sheep, written by Karen Beaumont, illustrated by Jackie Urbanovich. Our class chose this book because it is so much fun to read. In this book, one tired sheep wants nothing more than a good night's sleep. All is peaceful until crack! Is that duck at the barn door? And now a goat, a pig, a cow, a horse, Each new unexpected guest is bigger and louder than the last. How will the sheep ever get this barnyard crowd to quiet down before cock-a-doodle-doo? Their award was Best Attention to Detail. Congratulations, Mrs. Cerno's class.
Yeah, it means you gotta do making noises.
Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep. Nay. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Wake up, sheep.
Wake up, sheep. Hey, sheep, that means you too.
There you go, Mrs. Cerno's class. Miss Brown is our next first grade float with Pig Kahuna by Jennifer Sattler. The children in Miss Brown's class chose this book because most of my students love the beach. This story is about Fergus and his little brother Beak. They both love the beach. The waves always leave behind really great treasures like seaweed, a pebble that looks like an eyeball, and something that might be an actual shark's tooth. Then one day the waves leave behind the very best gift of all, a surfboard they named Dave. Their award was Best Use of Art Media. Congratulations, Miss Brown's class.
There was a pig who loved the beach, and Fergus was his name. F-E-R-G-U-S, 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 and Fergus was his name. There was a pig who loved the beach, Dink was his name. D-I-N-K, D-I-N-K, There was a twice who loved the beach, and Brown was their name. B-R-O-W-N, 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 and Brown was their name.
There you go, Miss Brown's class. Our next first grade float is from Miss Collins' class. Keeping with the beach theme, we've got Surfer Chick by Christy Dempsey. A young chick dreams of being a good surfer like her dad. Chick and her dad buy a shiny new board to help her become great. Chick gets on the board and realizes she can't even stand up. Her dad tries to help her, but she is scared and has a huge wipeout. Then she doesn't even want to go back on her board. Finally, Chick spotted her dad out surfing one day and tried to copy his moves. She found the best wave and began to surf like a pro. By the end, she was standing on one foot. Everyone was so excited that Chick had become a real surfer chick. Their award, Best Character Description. Congratulations. Kindergarten, you need to be respectful, please.
It's not the waves you catch, how hard or how strong. It's the wind in your hair, the ocean song. The surf is only knowledge of what's going on. It's the coming of the waves and the waves.
Congratulations, Miss Collins' class. Our next book from Miss Dempsey's class, If You Decide to Go to the Moon by Faith McNulty. To learn information about the moon, we learned the moon has no air and water. You must wear a spacesuit so you can breathe. If you took your spacesuit off, you would freeze or burn. The moon has less gravity than Earth. It does have craters. Craters are big holes in the ground. The moon is covered with dust. There is no life on the moon. Americans were the first to visit the moon in 1969. Americans left an American flag on the moon. Our class enjoyed visiting the moon. Our Miss Dempsey's class won the Most Interesting Award. Congratulations, Mrs. Dempsey's class.
All right, guys, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'll get there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm going to the moon.
Way to go, Miss Dempsey's class. Our next first grade class is Mrs. McRae's first grade. Pirates Love Underpants. I thought you guys might like the title of that book. That might be enough to get you guys to read it. Pirates Love Underpants is a marvelous story about a group of pirates that are wearing underpants on a search for golden underpants. The pirates discover that a group of sleeping pirates has found the golden underpants. They cut the elastic off the sleeping pirates' underpants, and when they wake up, their pants fall down. We chose this book because we want to dress up like pirates wearing underpants. Our favorite part is, of course, when the pirates' underpants fall down. We hope you enjoy our book float. Their award, Best Adventure. Oh, looks like somebody's underpants have fallen off. Way to go, Miss McRae's class. I think they just wanted me to say underpants 20 times by writing this. I think they just like me saying that word, underpants. Our next first grade class, Miss Slatton, read Miss Nelson is Missing by James Marshall. The kids at Horace B. Smedley School were awful. They spit spitballs, jumped off their chairs, and talked while the teacher was talking. Their very nice teacher, Miss Nelson, was tired of all the misbehavior, so she took a few days off. Her substitute was the mean Miss Viola Swamp. She got those unruly kids back in shape. Eventually, Miss Nelson came back and was surprised at how well her kids acted. Miss Nelson never told anyone her little secret. We chose this book because we got to see this book acted out in a play in our cafeteria. The book makes us laugh and reminds us to make good choices while our teacher is teaching. Their award, the Most Breathtaking Award. Congratulations to Miss Slatton's class.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Cinderella. She got lost in the woods. She ran out of the woods and went home.
Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, over here, sorry.
Enough! Enough!
Good job.
Way to go, Miss Slatton's class. Good job.
All right, Abby, good job.
We did get to see this acted out by the South Carolina Children's Theater this year. It was a wonderful, wonderful performance. So great job, boys and girls. Our last first grade class, Miss Young's class. Not to be impartial, but it is one of my favorite David Shannon books. A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon. A Bad Case of Stripes is a story about a girl who wanted to fit in. She wanted to fit in so much that she would do whatever other people wanted her to do, even to not eat her lima beans. After she refuses to eat her lima beans, Camilla Cream finds herself covered with stripes. The stripes change into stars, polka dots, and other patterns. Some of the kids at her school thought she was weird. Camilla overcomes her illness when she learns to be herself. Their award, Most Fun. Congratulations, Miss Young's class.
Most extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it. Camilla, you look weird and different. Call the experts. Call the specialists.
Excuse me, but I think I can help. Here's some plain old lima beans. I bet you'd like some. I'm Camilla Cream. I'm Camilla Cream. I like lima beans. I'm not weird. Don't make fun of me. Just be yourself.
Way to go, Miss Young's class. Bad case.
Here you go.
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you, Brady.
All right, Brady.
Call the experts, call the specialists. Brady's in the house. Boys and girls, once again, the judges can't hear if you guys are talking. Let's be respectful. Thank you. We will now start with our second grade float. Miss Buckley's second grade class starts it off with The Sign Maker's Assistant, written and illustrated by Ted Arnold. Norman, the sign maker's assistant, dreams of having his own shop. But when his boss goes out of town, Norman concocts a very mischievous sign. Soon, lots of odd signs appear around town, and Norman is in stitches. Unfortunately, the townspeople get very angry and blame the old sign maker for the mischief. Norman realizes the importance not only of good signs, but honesty too. Their award, Best Use of Third Dimension. Way to go, Miss Buckley's class.
Hey, Norman, where's the sign maker? He's uptown. He's not here. Hey, Norman, what'd you do today? I painted signs my own way. Hey, Norman, what'd you do today? People brought me bread. I did them. Hey, Norman, what you gonna do? I'll be noticed and apologize too.
Way to go, Miss Buckley's class. Our next second grade float is Miss Burgess's class. All right, Officer Buckle, a policeman who wears a crossed-out banana peel patch on his sleeve, has a passion for teaching students about safety, but his audiences tend to doze off during his lectures. They awaken, however, when police dog Gloria joins Buckle on stage. As Buckle speaks, Gloria acts out each safety lesson behind Buckle's back. School safety increases tenfold, and Buckle and Gloria find themselves in great demand. But when he finally learns of his sidekick's secret sideshow, Buckles' feelings are terribly hurt. Gloria's disastrous attempt to go solo inspired Buckles' best safety tip yet. Always stick with your buddy. We chose this book because it is funny and very interesting. We also chose it because it teaches us how important safety is and that above all, we should always stick with our buddy. Their award, Most Realistic. Congratulations.
Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your buddy.
Way to go, Miss Burgess's class. Our next second grade class, Mrs. Hawkins with The Crayon Box That Talked by Shane DeRault, illustrated by Michael Letzig. Yellow hates red, so does green, and no one likes orange. Can these crayons quit arguing and learn to cooperate? We love this book because it reminds us that each person in our class is special and important. Their award, Most Representative of the Book. Congratulations, Ms. Hawkins' class.
I don't like red. Nor do I, and no one likes orange. Something here is wrong. I bought that box of crayons and took it home with me. They watched as I colored and had something more to say.
Each one of us unique, but when we get together, the picture is complete.
Way to go. Good job, Ms. Hawkins' class. And what a wonderful message that it takes all of us to work together to make a complete picture. Great job. Our next second grade float, Ms. Pepper's class chose Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin and illustrated by Betsy Lewin. In this hilarious barnyard tale, Farmer Brown's cows come across a typewriter. The cows type a note demanding electric blankets. When the farmer refuses, the cows and chickens go on strike and won't give any milk or eggs. Our class loves Click Clack Moo because it makes us laugh, especially when Sneaky Duck kicks Farmer Brown. Their award, Most Eye-Catching. Congratulations, Ms. Pepper's class.
Dear, Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cow.
Click, clack, moo, cows at type. Click, clack, moo, cows on strike. Click, clack, moo, cows at type. Click, clack, moo, cows on strike.
There we go, Ms. Pepper's class. And our last second grade class, Ms. Townsend's class, with another book by Doreen Cronin, Diary of a Spider. Diary of a Spider is a cute story about Spider and his friends, Fly and Worm. He writes about school, friends, family, and his life. He has many fun adventures, from shedding his skin, learning how to catch wind, scaring innocent people at the park, receiving postcards with yummy gnat legs from Grandpa in Paris, and of course, the dreaded vacuum drill. Their award, Best Fiction. Congratulations, Miss Townsend's class. Congratulations. Way to go, Miss Townsend's class. Let's give our second grade and first grade one more big round of applause. We now kick off our third grade floats with Mrs. Alexander's third grade class. Mrs. Alexander's class read The Man Who Loved the Flag by Idella Bodie. This is the story of a Revolutionary War hero, Sergeant William Jasper, who risked his life to save the state flag during the British attack on Fort Moultrie. Sergeant Jasper continued to serve our country and ultimately gave his life protecting our flag. Their winning award, Best Non-Fiction. Congratulations. Way to go, Miss Alexander's class.
Do it! Well, get in there and do it! Quick, turn it! Try the other one. That one. Hold the trees, bud.
Fourth grade. Princeton Miller. Apparently we are having a cannon malfunction. We are trying to get the cannon to work.
Stick your hand in the front. There. Oh, there you go.
Yay! The cannon worked. Way to go! Good job, Miss Alexander's class.
Help me push this.
I like that we're bringing some historical fiction into the book float parade. Good job this year, folks. All right, Miss Coggin's class is our next third grade float. Rosa by Nikki Giovanni. It's been more than 50 years since she refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery City bus, but Rosa Parks is still one of the most important figures of the civil rights movement. Our class fell in love with this picture book tribute to Rosa Parks and wanted to share her courageous actions with others. Their award, Most Effective Use of Props. Congratulations, Miss Commons class.
We're saying support.
Okay, you're saying what?
Support Rosa Parks. Support Rosa Parks. Support Rosa Parks.
Okay, you hit us so good.
Support Rosa Parks.
Great job, boys and girls. Very, very important part in our nation's history. Great job. Our next third grade class is Miss Pittman's third grade class. With the book, Palmetto, Symbol of Courage, by Kate Sally Palmer. As a class, we have decided to do our book float on the book Palmetto, Symbol of Courage by Kate Sally Palmer. Our class read this book while studying the American Revolution in the fall. In this book, the author told us about an important battle that took place on Sullivan's Island between the Patriots in a small, unfinished fort made of palmetto logs and the powerful British who tried to attack by ship. The British ships opened fire on the morning of June 28, 1776. However, the ship's cannonballs were unsuccessful in destroying Fort Sullivan. Unsuccessful? 9 ships versus 1 unfinished fort? How were they unsuccessful? Well, the palmetto logs were so soft and spongy that the incoming cannonballs were absorbed into the logs and bounced right off. This important battle marked the first victory in the South during the American Revolution, and just one reminder why we love our state tree, the palmetto tree. This class won Best Historical Fiction. Congratulations, Ms. Pittman's class. All right, way to go, guys. Good job. Our next class, Miss Ponder's third grade class, with the book Dogzilla by Dave Pilkey. Mrs. Ponder's class chose to do our book float on Dogzilla. This was by far one of our favorite books this year. In this story, the mice of Mouseopolis are all gathering for their annual barbecue cook-off. As the cook-off got underway, smoke from the hot grills lifted the irresistible scent of barbecue over the rooftops of the city and right over an ancient crater. Before long, a strange and mysterious sniffing sound was heard. All at once, the volcano began to tremble, and suddenly, up from the very depths of the earth, came the most terrifying creature ever known to mouse-kind, the dreadful Dogzilla. Will the mice soldiers be able to rid their fair city of this colossal canine? You'll have to read the book to find out. We enjoyed this story because of the illustrations and the funny puns it contained. It also helped us teach the difference between fantasy and realism. But our favorite part was the surprise ending. We think you'll love this book as well. Their award, Most Creatively Engineered.
Who let the dogs out? 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 I was such a
Way to go, Miss Ponder's class. Bringing back a classic, Who Let the Dogs Out as well. Way to go. Miss Walsh's class is our next third grade class. They chose The Amazing Tale of the H.L. Hunley, written by Fran Hawk. Our class was inspired by this true story while studying the Civil War. We knew immediately that we would have to recreate the epic submarine H.L. Hunley to share with all of Crestview Elementary. We hope you enjoy this tale of bravery and perseverance as much as we do. Their award, Best Use of Space. Congratulations to Miss Walsh's class.
Help! We're surrounded on all sides. A huge blockade caused by the Big Divide. On a mission to build a ship, sneaky as can be, a submarine that no Union soldier could be able to see. The first of its kind, it is so neat. The Union ships is in for a treat. The H.L. Hunley is the perfect name. There is no ship the same. A submarine would be just right. I think we would put up a winning fight. The Hunley will help us escape the blockade and off to the north for a major raid. So wish us luck on our voyage deep sea and pray for our crew on the H.L. Hunley.
Woo-hoo! Way to go, Miss Walsh's class. Good job. And a very creative way to use our knowledge, too. Good job, boys and girls. Our next class is Miss Wolfbarker's class with another Pete the Cat book. Why am I not surprised? You should love Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat and the Wheels on the Bus, based on the book of James Dean. Pete the Cat can't wait to drive the school bus to school. The class loves Pete the Cat and the song The Wheels on the Bus, so what better way to have both in a cool adaptation? This award, most likely to be in the Macy's Parade.
us shout. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. Let's rock out all day long.
Way to go, Mrs. Parker students, with another wonderful Pete the Cat book. I do want to tell you that we have been fortunate enough to get Mr. Litwin to come to our school next year to do a presentation, the author of Pete the Cat. So Eric Litwin will be coming to Crestview Elementary School next year to do a presentation. All right. Our 4th grade group, we kick it off with Miss Livingston's class. And they're coming in, let's give our 3rd grade group one more big round of applause. Miss Livingston's class chose Once Upon a Motorcycle Dude. You chose Once Upon a Cool Motorcycle Dude because it was entertaining and funny. We also liked it because it was a wild, mixed-up fairy tale. It was sweet, weird, and crazy. Our favorite parts were when the giant fell off the cliff and when they turned invisible. It was so cool. Their award, Best Fantasy. Congratulations, Miss Livingston's class. Way to go, Miss Livingston's class. Our next 4th grade group, Miss Rowland's class. With the book, Dear Mr. Winston by Ken Roberts. We should always apologize when we do something wrong. Sometimes apologies are not genuine. Mr. Winston is a librarian. Tara brings a snake to the library in a covered box. She wanted to do books to find out what kind of snake it was. When she gets to the library, Mr. Winston opens the box. The snake escapes and Mr. Winston ends up going to the hospital after he fainted. Tara has to write an apology letter to Mr. Winston. The letter is so long, with so many excuses and side stories. At the end, she says she truly and genuinely is sorry. But is she? We loved this book because it was funny, gave us lots of description, and included many details about snakes. Their award, Most Makes You Want to Read the Book. Congratulations, Miss Rowland's class. Our next book is Miss Sachs's class. Our class loved reading Sacagawea by Lisa Eldridge. Sacagawea was the real-life Native American woman who accompanied the famous Corps Discovery Expedition to explore the newly purchased Louisiana Territory. She served as an invaluable guide and translator in the wilderness. Their award, Best Visual Adaptation. Congratulations, Miss Sachs's class.
We're doing class change. Okay, boys and girls.
Thank you, Miss Sachs's class. Our last 4th grade class, Mrs. Talley. Once upon a time in a small town lived a little girl named Abby. She didn't like her new school and her only friend was her little brother Jonah. One night, Jonah woke her up at midnight. He took her into the basement and tapped on a magic mirror. After 3 taps, the mirror transported them to a different dimension, a fairy tale. Jonah and Abby end up in the kingdom of Gamal, where they meet Snow White. They now have 2 problems: how to fix Snow's story and how to get back home. Our class chose this book because we love fairy tales and we love this story. Their award, most surprising. Congratulations. Whatever after. Let's give our 4th grade students another big round of applause. We are now ready to kick off our 5th grade group. Oh yes, another one of my favorites, Miss Campbell's class, chose The Butter Battle Book by Dr. Seuss. In social studies, our class was studying the Cold War. We read Dr. Seuss's The Butter Battle Book as a part of the unit and found many similarities between the events of the book and the Cold War. The book tells us about 2 hostile neighboring countries. One country is occupied by the Yooks, while the other is occupied by the Zooks. Both countries disagree on what side should be buttered. They end up building a wall in between the border of both countries. The story is told by a Border Patrol agent who tries to outwit the Zooks with the latest weapons of the Yooks. This leads to an arms race with the results leading to the possible destruction of all. Their award, most original. Congratulations, Miss Campbell's class.
On my honor as a Yook Yook,
On my honor as a Yook Yook,
I do solemnly swear,
I do solemnly swear,
on top here
spread out on top here
and never down there.
and never down there.
Quiet down, boys and girls, we can't hear. Way to go, Miss Campbell's class. Great job. Our next class is Miss Garrison's class with more scary stories to tell in the dark, collected by Alvin Schwartz. All those who enjoyed shuddering their way through Alvin Schwartz's first volume of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark will find a satisfyingly spooky sequel in this new collection of the chilling, the funny, and the fantastic. Is it possible to die and not know it? What if a person is buried too soon? What happens to a thief foolish enough to rob a corpse? Or to a murderer whose victim returns from the grave? Read about these terrifying predicaments as well as what happens when practical jokes produce some gruesome consequences and initiations go awry. Stephen Demmel's splendidly creepy drawings perfectly capture the mood of more than 24 scary stories. And even a scary song. Alright, for reading it alone or for telling aloud in the dark, if you dare. Their award, Best Mystery. Congratulations. Way to go, Miss Garrison's class. Great job. Our next class, Miss Gay's 5th grade class. Their book is Foster's War by Carolyn Reeder. Meet 11-year-old Foster Simmons, whose older brother, Mel, is fighting in World War II. Mel joins the Army to escape the rages and abuses of his father. Jimmy Osaka, Foster's best friend, is sent away to an internment camp and refuses to keep in touch with Foster. Foster begins a club called Youth for the War Effort, and along with school friends collects defense stamps and scrap metal to help with the economic burden brought about by the war. At home with his demanding father, Foster does his best to win his own personal battles on the home front. Their award, Most Creative Use of Materials. Congratulations, Miss Gay's class. All right, way to go, Miss Gay's class. Great job. Love the papier-mâché airplane. Good job. Our final 5th grade class, Miss Padgett's class. Lift the boat. The boys start the war. Just when the Hartford brothers were expecting 3 boys to move into the house across the river, where their best friends who lived in the Roy Girls arrived instead. Wally and his brothers decide to make Caroline and her sisters so miserable that they want to go back to Ohio. But they haven't counted on what the girls had in mind. From dead fish to dead bodies, floating cakes and floating heads, the pranks and tricks continue. First with the boys, then with the girls, until someone is taken prisoner. Read the story to find out what happens to Mom's famous chocolate cake. Their award, Most Unusual. Congratulations to Miss Padgett's class.